I suppose that for like book hauls, I should probably say the author's name.
My bad.
No, never mind that.
Okay, great. I think I like this setup. We'll explore it a bit, maybe change things up, but for now, I think this is kind of a nice background. Let me know what you think, if you think I should move things or have it be more center. I do have a window right here, and I don't really know how much of the window I'd want to include, so for the time being, I'm going with no window.
To the window! To the window! To the walls! To the walls!
I'm also currently filming at night. That just tends to be when I have the energy to film and the interest. During the day, I usually am doing something else or procrastinating filming, so if I set everything up, I don't actually film until it's around 5 o'clock.
So,
I'm kind of excited to start and see what you think of my setup, the lighting, the sound. If you don't hear me well, let me know. All right, so on to actual content. So I have really only been reading audiobooks for about the last year. It's been difficult to physically read a book, but also being at school, I don't have the space to bring my whole library with me or a bunch of books.
what's that? La biblioteca.
I have read a few books on Kindle.
And I have more than one book on my Kindle.
I've been reading the Zodiac Academy, which, you know what, maybe I'll do a whole separate video to explain that series. But that's within the past 6 months, I think that's the only physical book or non-audiobook that I've read. Until the Barnes & Noble sale. So I know it's a few weeks after the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. I think they went on to the 29th with their sale. But I'm gonna do a little book haul to see the books that I got and for you to see them. Okay, so the first one I got was Beasts of Prey. It's so pretty. Most of these I actually did choose because they had nice covers. I was like, if I'm going to pay for a hardcover, or I suppose the Barnes & Noble sale was 50% off all hardcovers, so I wasn't actually paying for hardcovers, but I was like, if I'm going to have one, I'm going to get pretty covers. So then, next one was The Rise of Kyoshi. I am a huge Avatar fan, so I'm really excited about this. Yeah, oh, have you seen the new live action casting? Oh. So I was really nervous about live action Avatar. I mean, for good reason, let's be honest. There's not the best track record with live action Avatar.
Aang, the world's been waiting for the Avatar to return.
So far, so I was really nervous because you have the main original creators on the show for Netflix, and I was like, you know what? Okay, their vision, they're going to do a good job because they did an amazing job the first time with it being a cartoon. But then when they left, the drama.
Yes, but the drama.
I never got the drama, the hugs, the tears.
The drama. And then I was really nervous. I'm like, okay, why did they leave? Is it going to be good?
I'm in danger.
But now with the casting, Iroh, perfect casting. Ozai, I think it's also a perfect casting. I don't really know the main, like Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko. I don't really know much of their work, but I know a little bit of Katara's. I also think that's amazing casting. And Zuko, I'm so excited. But Sokka and Aang, I also think are going to be really cool. Have you seen Sokka and Zuko, like the actors hanging out together and having fun? I'm like, oh, they have like the right...
Best friends!
Oh, I'm so excited. And the recent casting of Kyoshi, Azula, oh my god, all of them. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So I think I might hold off on reading this until closer to the release date of Avatar in the live action version. But we'll see if I can wait that long or if I really want to. But I have a lot of other books to get to, so this one is not super, I mean, it is high on my like TBR, but I really want to read the comics afterwards, like when Zuko's looking for his mother. And I know that they're online, but I'll save it and I'll forget about where it is. So maybe I'll also read that around the same time I'm reading Rise of Kyoshi. Okay, the next book. I got Skin of the Sea, which again, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And I believe it's a siren story, like a mermaid story.
Mermaid or something.
Which I don't read much.
Mermaid waters, that's be our path.
Mermaid book. That sounds fun.
Is being a mermaid everything you dreamed?
Yeah, so it's a mermaid book. But like where the mermaid's collecting the souls of those who die at sea, blessing their journeys back home. What? That sounds so cool. So this one is pretty high on my list. It's shorter than some of the other books I've gotten, so I think I'll get through it pretty fast and let you know what I think. So this next one's the first one that I chose when I was doing the sale, and it was, again, purely for aesthetic. I am judging a book by its cover. All of these are highly judged by their cover, but it's the Ivory Key. So, and it says 4 siblings, a country in ruins, one quest to save them all. I haven't started it, but I was like, you know what, a good sibling tale, I vibe with that. With the 4 siblings, it's giving me a little bit of Narnia vibes.
For Narnia! And for
But we'll see, and I'm really excited. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And then I have the first book in hardcover, but I don't believe I have the second. I'm looking at my bookshelf right now. Oh, my first one's at school, so it's in my dorm, and I guess I'll bring this one with me. But Children of Virtue and Vengeance is the other hard copy I have. I have the first one in hard copy with this sale. Why wouldn't I get the second? And I think I've started the first book, but I don't think I've finished it yet. Children of Blood and Bone, I think I started it and then I put it down, but really want to pick it back up. I'm going to finish it. Okay, this was probably the second one I chose, again, because it's gorgeous. And I don't know what it's about. I mean, okay, that's not true. I do know what it's about, and I just read the inside flap, so I do.
Anyway.
Next book I got was The Betrayals. Yeah, The Betrayals by Bridget Collins. I haven't really heard anything about this, but it gives me Dark Academia vibes, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want that. The cover kind of reminds me of Bridgerton, but anyway, it just gave me Dark Academia vibes, and that's what I wanted. So it's like, you know what? I'll give it a try. I haven't heard much about it, but it's pretty. It has the right vibe, and from what I've started to read, it's well written. I think I've only read the first few pages, but this next one I'm the most excited to read. I saw it and fell in love instantly. It is so pretty. The cover is just so pretty, like, and it sounds interesting. I'm in the mood for like that Victorian London feel, and so I have The Bone of Ruin. And look at this cover. The best part about the cover, the best part is, look at that. Look at that cover. Is that not so pretty, with London burning in the background and jumping, tightrope walker? Everything about this cover, gorgeous.
Wilma, it's simply gorgeous.
Who I don't know who designed it. Let me just impeccable job.
Gorgeous. Perfection.
But it's about an African tightrope dancer in Victorian London. Basically, she can't die. So a little bit of supernatural, so magic involved in Victorian London. I am so excited, and I'm definitely going to do a video later on about this one because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. So those are the books that I haven't really started yet. I have started These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends. Now, this one I did buy during the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale, but These Violent Delights, I looked it up and I could get for $5 from Book of the Month. So it was actually the first Book of the Month book that I've ever actually purchased. Because I was like, $5 for a hardcover? I like that. So I've started it, and as a general rule of thumb, I don't like when I know a book is a retelling. Generally, if I know I'm going to read it, I don't even always read the synopsis. When people try and explain books to recommend them, I sometimes find their explanations to be more spoilery than I prefer. So I don't really know much, but it says at the end of it that it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. And I have started this, but it's 1926 Shanghai, which so far I read the prologue, and I've been reading, as I mentioned earlier, I've been reading the Zodiac Academy, mostly because a friend was reading it and they were like, you need to read it and I'll watch your reaction. And so I did, but that reads like fanfic, and to actually pick up something that reads like a novel and is gorgeous. Oh, the writing is so good. The writing is so good so far. It's so good. It's so good. But generally I don't like to know that it's a Romeo and Juliet story or retelling, because I feel like that's predictable, and that, great, now I know how it's going to end. But it sounds like it's Romeo and Juliet after the tale of Romeo and Juliet. I'm not sure if it is, but it says that she left the main character, Juliet, left Shanghai when she was like 15 or something because of the guy, forgot the guy's name. Roma, so it's the Romeo of, his name's Roma in this, but that she left at like 14, 15 because of him. And that's generally the age that Romeo and Juliet generally take place. So this is now they're older. So I'm like, it's just like if they didn't die, what would have happened afterwards? I think I'm on chapter 3. So the first time that he walks in, it's so cute.
You guys are so cute.
And you can feel the tension. How are they going to, okay, question. How are they going to, how's Chloe Gong going to make Romeo and Juliet into 2 parts? There's not a sequel of Romeo and Juliet. If I read the synopsis for this, or like that inside flap, will it spoil the first one? I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. Nope, I won't do it. Those are the books that I got. So I'm not sure, this might be the last time I film here for right now, because in about 2 weeks I'm going to be going back to school. I go to Mount Holyoke College, so I might be filming in my dorm. I know my booktube newbie tag is filmed here. I filmed it in like the summer of 2021, so it's been a while. It's edited. I plan to upload it soon. I don't plan to do book hauls that often. That's partly because I don't generally buy that many books.
We have no money.
Maybe I'll do like a library haul. Now I understand why people do book hauls, because when you don't know what to do, this is a quick, easy thing to do. And I guess that's all for now. Bye. Hope you enjoyed my little book haul, and let me know which book you think I should read after reading these Violent Delights out of the ones that I got, because there's so many really cool ones. I'm leaning towards Bones of Ruin, but I'm not 100%. And if I see someone that's like really like, oh my god, Beasts of Prey, amazing, read that one next, maybe I'll do that. Okay, well, bye.